Your garden doesn't have to disappear when the snow falls. Right now, while most gardeners are storing away their tools and waiting for spring, you could have a thriving container garden filled with color, life, and fresh flavors outside your window. The secret? Choosing the right plants that actually want to grow in cold weather. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly which plants will transform your winter landscape into something truly special. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below if you love growing things year-round. And please, share this video with anyone who thinks gardening stops when it gets cold. Let's change their minds together.
Why winter container gardening matters. Hello friends, I'm Sam, and I want to start by explaining why winter container gardening has become my absolute favorite part of the year. Most people believe that outdoor plants need to stay dormant during the cold months. That's simply not true. When you choose the right varieties and plant them in containers, you create a little gardening opportunity that keeps giving all season long. The key is understanding which plants thrive in freezing temperatures. We're not talking about delicate tropical flowers here. We're talking about tough, dependable plants that actually prefer cooler weather. These are the types of plants that keep your outdoor spaces looking alive and vibrant when everything else seems to be sleeping. Throughout this guide, I'm going to introduce you to 25 different plants that excel in winter containers. Some will flower, some will provide interesting foliage, and some will do both. Whether you live somewhere with mild winters or brutal cold snaps, there's a plant on this list for you. If you're finding this helpful, please leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite winter plant is or what you plan to grow this season. And don't forget to like this video. It really helps us reach more gardeners like you.
Understanding hardiness zones and temperature tolerance. Before we dive into the plants themselves, I need to explain something important about hardiness zones. These zones tell us the lowest temperature a plant can survive during winter. The numbers might seem confusing at first, but once you understand them, shopping for winter plants becomes so much easier. Zone 3 plants can survive -40 degrees. Zone 4 plants handle down to -30. Zone 5 goes to -20. Zone 7 gets us down to around 5 degrees, and Zone 10 means the plant only needs temperatures above 10 degrees. Your location determines which zone you live in. When you know your zone, you know exactly which plants will survive in your garden. This takes all the guesswork out of winter planting. Section 1. Herbs for flavor and beauty. Plant number 1. Rosemary, the fragrant evergreen marvel. Let's start with one of my personal favorites, rosemary. This incredible plant gives you the best of both worlds. It looks beautiful in containers, smells amazing, and you can actually harvest it for cooking all through the winter. Rosemary grows as an evergreen, which means it keeps its leaves year-round. The most cold-tolerant varieties are called Arp and Hardy Hill. These specific types can handle temperatures dropping to around 10 degrees. Other rosemary varieties are hardy down to about 30 degrees, which works well for milder winter regions. What makes rosemary special is its dual purpose. Position it on your patio or near your kitchen door, and you have both a decorative element and a fresh herb supply whenever you need it for recipes. Plant number 2, bay laurel, the kitchen garden staple. Another fantastic herb for containers is bay laurel. This evergreen beauty works wonderfully for anyone who loves cooking. Bay laurel leaves add incredible flavor to soups, stews, and other dishes. In the warmest zones, zones 8 through 10, bay laurel can stay outside all winter long without any protection. However, if you live somewhere colder and winter temperatures drop below 10 degrees, you'll want to bring your container inside during the harshest weeks. This flexibility makes bay laurel perfect for gardeners in various climates.
Section 2. Stunning evergreen shrubs for structure. Plant number 3, boxwood, the classic choice. Boxwood shrubs have been landscaping favorites for centuries, and now you can bring that elegant look to your container gardens. These evergreen plants maintain their beautiful foliage all winter long, providing structure and sophistication to outdoor spaces. Look specifically for dwarf varieties named Little Missy and Baby Gem. These compact versions work perfectly for container planting without becoming unmanageable. Boxwoods are cold hardy to zone 5, meaning they can survive temperatures down to -20 degrees. One thing to remember about boxwoods, they're slow growers. This means your container won't become overgrown and you won't need constant pruning. Plant number 4, creeping juniper, the cold champion. If you live somewhere with truly brutal winters, creeping juniper should be on your list. This plant is absolutely one of the toughest cold-resistant options available for containers. Many juniper varieties are hardy all the way down to zone 3, which means they handle temperatures between -30 and -40 degrees without batting an eye. Look for dwarf-spreading varieties like Icy Blue. These compact types look beautiful cascading over container edges, and they maintain their attractive blue-green color throughout winter. Plant number 5, cast iron plant, the surprising survivor. You might know the cast iron plant as a common house plant, but here's something wonderful. It's actually quite hardy outdoors during winter months. This plant earned its name because it's nearly impossible to kill, and that reputation is completely deserved. Cast iron plants display long, elegant green leaves that look sophisticated in any container arrangement. It's winter hardy in zones 7 through 10, which means it can withstand periods around 10 degrees. Plant number 6, Japanese holly, the glossy beauty. Japanese holly brings glossy, rounded foliage that stays green and attractive all season long. Unlike some holly varieties with sharp, spiky leaves, Japanese holly offers a softer, more refined appearance. Seek out dwarf varieties to plant in large containers where they'll stay outside all winter. These plants are hardy down to -15 degrees, making them suitable for most gardeners. Plant number 7, Japanese plum yew, the tall choice. If you want a larger plant for your winter containers, the Japanese plum yew is worth considering. At maturity, these evergreen shrubs reach heights of 5 to 10 feet, making them perfect for big container spaces where you want real visual impact. Japanese plum yews are hardy in zone 6, meaning they handle winter temperatures down to -10 degrees. The bonus? They produce edible fruit that adds interest beyond just foliage.
Section 3, flowering wonders for winter color. Plant number 8, hellebore, the early bloomer. Hellebores are magical plants that actually bloom when most flowers are sleeping. These low-maintenance evergreen perennials announce the end of winter with their charming flowers. You can find hellebore cultivars in purple, pink, yellow, and white. What's remarkable about hellebores is their hardiness. They're cold-hardy all the way down to zone 3, or -40 degrees. This means hellebores can grow virtually anywhere in North America. Their blooms emerge when nothing else is flowering, making them incredibly valuable for winter color. Plant number 9, camellia, the rare winter bloomer. Few flowers actually bloom during winter months, which is what makes camellias so special. These beauties flower anywhere from fall through early spring, depending on which variety you choose. Look for smaller camellia cultivars and plant them in large, sturdy containers. Camellias are hardy in zone 7, meaning they withstand temperatures between 0 and 5 degrees. The investment in a camellia container pays off season after season with reliable winter blooms. Plant number 10, winter jasmine, the yellow treasure. Winter jasmine comes all the way from China and Tibet, and it brings the gift of early blooms to your garden. This shrub produces tiny, delicate yellow flowers, some of the earliest flowers to appear in late winter. Plant winter jasmine in a large pot because it has sprawling growth habits that need room to develop. You'll need to repot it every few years as it grows. Winter jasmine handles temperatures down to -10 degrees beautifully. Plant number 11, witch hazel, the pollinator favorite. Witch hazel is a native shrub beloved by pollinators and gardeners alike. Its distinctive frilly yellow flowers appear in late winter or early spring, adding cheerful color when you need it most. Planting witch hazel in a large container helps control its size while keeping it portable for your patio or garden space. This plant is hardy in zone 3, so it tolerates temperatures down to -40 degrees.
The bird and pollinator activity around your witch hazel will be delightful to watch. Plant number 12, winter heath, the pink performer. Winter heath is another late-season bloomer that deserves a spot in your container garden. This ground cover plant produces pretty pink flowers that appear between November and January, depending on your climate. Plant winter heath in a large, wide container that suits its spreading growth habit. It's suitable in zones 7 to 9 and can handle temperatures between 0 and 5 degrees. The extended bloom time makes it a practical choice for winter color. Plant number 13, snowdrops, the first sign of spring. Snowdrops are among the very earliest signs that winter is loosening its grip. These delicate white flowers with green centers on low stalks push up during late winter or early spring. The wonderful thing about snowdrops is their reliability. They do beautifully in containers and are cold hardy down to -40 degrees. Plant them in fall to enjoy their cheerful blooms when you need them most. Plant number 14, hardy winter aconite, the golden bloomer. Along with snowdrops, vivid winter aconite ranks among the earliest bloomers of the new year. Plant these tubers in pots or window boxes during fall, and you'll be rewarded with cheerful, low-growing yellow flowers in February or March. Winter aconite can withstand temperatures as low as -30 degrees. The bright yellow blooms provide such a welcome sight after months of gray winter landscape. Plant number 15, hardy cyclamen, the winter surprise. You may be familiar with florist cyclamen, those colorful flowers that appear in flower shops each winter season. This cold-hardy species, called cyclamen cum, can actually survive outdoors in Zone 4. Plant hardy cyclamen in a container with well-drained potting mix and watch for blooms between January and March. The delicate flowers add unexpected charm to winter arrangements.
Section 4. Foliage plants for interesting texture. Plant number 16, coral bells, the colorful leaves. Coral bells might not be famous for their winter performance, but they deserve recognition for their colorful foliage that stays evergreen or semi-evergreen in zones 4 through 9A. These plants send up colorful spikes of tiny flowers in spring and summer, but the real show happens with their foliage. Here's an important tip. Withhold water and allow your outdoor container coral bells to go dormant in winter. This dormancy period keeps them healthy for spring regrowth. Plant number 17, autumn fern, the color changer. Autumn fern is striking because its fronds emerge with a coppery hue before darkening to green as they mature. This color transition creates visual interest throughout the season. It's hardy in zones 4 through 9, able to withstand temperatures as low as -20 to -30 degrees. The combination of interesting colors and hardy nature makes autumn fern excellent for winter containers. Plant number 18, cushion spurge, the mounding beauty. Cushion spurge is a low-maintenance, drought-tolerant plant known for its mounding growth habit and lemony yellow flowers. The flowers appear at the tips of low, upright green stalks, creating a cheerful appearance. This euphorbia species is cold-hardy down to zone 4, making it suitable for most climate zones. The yellow blooms provide color, and the evergreen structure provides form.
Section 5. Striking evergreen perennials. Plant number 19, banana yucca, the architectural plant. Not all yuccas work well in cold climates, but several species and varieties can withstand winter temperatures far from their native Southwest and Mexico ranges. Banana yucca specifically is cold-hardy down to -20 degrees. Look for cold-hardy varieties like banana yucca baccata. These plants add architectural interest to container gardens with their striking forms. The dramatic appearance makes banana yucca a statement plant for winter displays. Plant number 20, hen and chicks, the resilient succulent. Also known as house leeks or sempervivum, hen and chicks is a rugged, low-maintenance perennial succulent that handles seriously cold temperatures while maintaining its purple, blue, red, or green rosettes.
This succulent is hardy down to zone 3 or -40 degrees. The compact form and color variations make hen and chicks visually interesting throughout winter months. Plant number 21, Evergreen azaleas, the semi-persistent beauty. Azaleas won't bloom during winter, but evergreen varieties offer something else valuable. They drop one set of leaves in fall while maintaining a second set through winter. This means you have foliage coverage when you need it. Encore azaleas specifically are evergreen varieties that come in many colors flowers and can rebloom in summer and fall. They're cold hardy down to -10 degrees. The combination of winter foliage and multi-season blooms makes Encore azaleas practical choices. Plant number 22, Mahonia, the shade-tolerant shrub. Mahonia are native evergreen shrubs that work beautifully in container gardens, especially in shadier areas where other plants struggle. Look for their cheery yellow flowers in late winter. These fragrant blooms are wonderful to discover on cold days. Mahonia is hardy in zone 5 or -20 degrees. The ability to thrive in shade makes Mahonia valuable for various garden situations. Plant number 23, Winterberry holly, the berry provider. Winterberry is a native shrub that provides an ornamental pop of color while supporting wildlife. Birds love feasting on its cheery red berries throughout the winter season. Winterberry grows well in containers and can survive temperatures as low as -40 degrees. The bright berries provide visual interest and support local bird populations simultaneously. Plant number 24, red twig dogwood, the branch interest. Red twig dogwoods lose their leaves in fall, but it's their branches that provide winter interest. These bare branches display a gorgeous reddish color that becomes the main attraction. Seek out compact varieties like Arctic Fire for containers and keep the pots in sunny spots to achieve the best color intensity. Red twig dogwoods are cold hardy in zone 2, meaning they survive periods of -50 degrees. Plant number 25, violas, the reliable bloomers. Violas encompass more than 500 species, including violets, pansies, and Johnny-jump-ups. They're often grown as annuals or short-lived perennials and can be hardy in zone 3, with temperatures reaching -40 degrees. Plant violas in early spring in cold climates or fall in warmer climates, where they may bloom through the entire winter. The variety of colors and reliable performance make violas practical choices for almost any gardener.
Important container care tips. Choosing the right pots. Here's something many gardeners don't realize. Not all pots work for winter containers. Avoid terracotta pots when you're planting containers that will stay outdoors all winter long. Freeze and thaw cycles cause unglazed clay and ceramic pots to crack and break. Instead, choose containers made from materials that can withstand temperature changes without damage. This simple choice protects your plants and your investment in containers. Soil and drainage. Use quality potting mix that drains well. Winter containers need proper drainage even more than summer containers because waterlogged soil can freeze and damage roots. Bringing it all together, your winter gardening plan. You now have 25 different options for creating a thriving winter container garden. Start by identifying your hardiness zone. This single piece of information helps you know exactly which plants will succeed in your area. Next, consider your space. Do you have a sunny patio? A shadier entryway? Different plants excel in different light conditions. Some plants, like rosemary and red twig dogwood, need sunny spots. Others, like Mahonia, thrive in shade. Think about what you want from your winter garden. Do you want fragrance? Rosemary and bay laurel deliver that. Do you want color from flowers? Choose helleberries, camellias, or winter aconite. Do you want interesting foliage? Coral bells, autumn fern, or cast iron plant create that effect. Mix and match plants in your containers. A single large pot might hold several different plants that bloom at different times, creating interest throughout the season.
Winter gardening doesn't mean sitting inside waiting for spring. It means stepping outside your comfort zone, literally and figuratively, to discover plants that actually want to grow when it's cold. These 25 plants prove that your outdoor space can remain beautiful, productive, and interesting all through winter. The transformation starts with one container, one plant, and one decision to try something new. Before you know it, you'll have a thriving winter garden that becomes the envy of everyone on your street. Thank you so much for watching this complete guide to winter container gardening. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our upcoming videos about seasonal gardening. Leave a comment telling me which plant you're most excited to try. Share this video with friends and family who garden. And if you have winter gardening questions, ask them in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and enjoy your winter garden. This is Sam from Seniors Gardening Advice, and I'll see you in the next video.